Hi. Today, on 4th of May, once again we will be talking about multiple issues of geopolitical importance ranging from United Kingdom's local body election results to 25th April's statement of Emmanuel Macron, where he said that Europe may die. Then we will talk about Russia in, US out, in North Africa, and the problems surrounding Joe Biden, the electoral problems surrounding Joe Biden right now. We should start, I think, with United Kingdom because it is most recent happening with long-term geopolitical implications, and also it will affect the UK's domestic politics. So the Conservative Party of Great Britain has suffered significant losses in the recent local elections, with the results pointing towards a potential defeat in hundreds of seats. And already Chancellor Jeremy Hunt even acknowledged that the party was likely to experience significant losses in these elections, and this comes after almost all council elections were declared and the Conservatives are on the course of losing up to 500 seats. The outcome of these elections seemed to foreshadow a challenging outlook for the Conservative Party in the upcoming general elections, and the results of that could lead to a generational wipeout for the Conservatives. This is what I am thinking, and these losses actually reflect a broader trend of party losing support in areas that have traditionally been their strongholds, including areas which were previously supportive of Brexit. And if you look at the Labour Party, on the other hand, they have made considerable amount of gains, winning control of councils in England that it hadn't held for so many decades, and successfully winning a parliamentary seat in a by-election. And this is a shift we are seeing in the political landscape of United Kingdom. But there is another one shift about which most people are not talking about. See, I think this time Labour will win, and it will be a big win for Labour, and it will be a historical loss for the Conservatives. But if you look at Labour, I think Starmer will become the next Prime Minister of United Kingdom. But if you look at Starmer, he is not, I don't think that he is an intelligent guy with a vision, especially the economic vision which the United Kingdom needs desperately. And he's basically a globalist, which will definitely fit in the European Union agenda. And I think I will not be wrong. So mark my words, he will go back for a vote for entry into European Union. So he will try to reverse Brexit, and that will be his vision. So there is nobody right now of significance in Great Britain in the mainstream politics, in right or left, who has got a vision for Great Britain's economic problems. And that is what I am seeing, that other alternatives are arising, like the George Galloway's party, the Workers' Party of Great Britain. They have won seats in Halifax and other regions. I have been to all these areas of North England. They are having immigrant population, but also considerable amount of white working class population. Traditionally, when I was there, they were the supporters, many of them were the supporters of BNP, the far right extremist party of Great Britain, deadly against immigration and all those things. But in those areas, the Workers' Party of Great Britain is getting hold. So what I am looking at is, even within left, new alternatives are slowly emerging, and not slowly, they are rapidly emerging. Not this election, but next election you may see something else. But as far as the rights are concerned, I'm not seeing somebody very potential right now, and even Nigel Farage, he is also not in the picture right now. So the right wing is definitely lacking, but even within the left wing, Workers' Party is gaining momentum, but it is just a matter of time. You will also find right-wing parties emerging, and they may emerge from the Conservative Party. Like George Galloway used to be in the Labour Party, now he is having his own party. Similarly, you may find somebody who will come out of the Conservative Party and make his own right-wing party. That's what I think may happen with Great Britain. Now coming to Emmanuel Macron's 25th April statement in a university in Paris, where he said that our Europe today is mortal and it can die. And he's very much right actually. And he brought many factors. One is strategic, economic, and all those things, and he want very much independent Europe, irrespective of United States and other factors. He also talked about their problems with Russia and United States not being interested in providing security, though that interest which we used to see post World War II, now it is diminishing. And I think it is not the question of when or why. It is the question of when US may exit from Europe, because they are having other regions, they are having major problems with in the Middle East region, much bigger problem in Indo-Pacific region vis-a-vis China. So what Emmanuel Macron was saying is something correct actually. And Europe is not independent when it comes to strategy, not independence when it comes to energy, not independent when it comes to even economics. I don't forget, you should also not forget that thing. When some years back some European Union diplomat or official, they commented that the whole world is a jungle but Europe is a garden. And from the global south said that yes, Europe is a garden, but it was a garden made by looting the whole world. But right now this garden is also not there, because look at their condition. They were thriving because of cheap energy from Russia, now it has gone. They were thriving because United States of America was providing security. Now they are also taking back steps, they are having their own issues, a lot of issues of themselves. They were very much economic power, but they are not that in today's day and age. So basically there are very many problems when it comes to Europe. And Emmanuel Macron, the little Napoleon, call him anything, but compared to other European leaders, he has got some vision. If I'm not wrong, back in February 2022, he brought his elites in the Elysee Palace and he put a presentation in front of them where he said that the golden age of Western hegemony of past 400 years is now going to end. So he has got some vision about which he was talking. Now if you talk about North Africa, in Niger, after the military coup, they have said that the new military leadership has said that USA should not be there, they should not have their forces there. Previously they used to have around 1000 soldiers stationed in Niger. And there is an air base called Air Base 101. Now what has happened? Still there are US troops there, but the Nigerian junta has called Russian troops in the same Air Base 101. Now both of the countries, both of the very unfriendly foes, they are stationed in the same Air Base 101. And that's what I am saying, US out and Russia in. And this is not the picture only in Niger. If you look at the Sahel region, many of these countries are actually turning out US and its allies, particularly France. So it has become a trend. Now coming to United States of America, sleepy Joe Biden is having a tough time. We saw all those campus protests which were cracked down very brutally by the by US police, but if you talk politically and if you talk vis-a-vis elections, democratic base is basically in the working class population, in the youth, and in the universities. Now universities are not liking him for his policies vis-a-vis Middle East, and they are against him. And a person like Bernie Sanders and Senator Bernie Sanders, he is the I will say senior most Democrat, one of the senior most Democrat, and definitely senior most Jewish Democrat. Now he is also taking a very hard line against policies of Joe Biden,